Hello, we are live. Good evening from this part of the world, and thank you for joining us as always. In case you are joining us for the very first time, my name is Vera Ogbomo, and I am originally from Nigeria. I am a mom of 6 beautiful children. I live in Ireland with my family. Of course, I'm married, and I am a proud digital business owner. So every Sunday at about this time, we come here to discuss about our business and other topics, that, may be in trend. So today, I am not alone. I'm actually with all some of my business partners. All right. And I will give them time to actually introduce, themselves. And I'm going to start with Sister Doris. Sister Doris, please introduce yourself to our audience. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. My name is Doris Aloba Eke. I'm originally from Nigeria. I base in Ireland. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids. I'm a proud digital business owner. Just grab your popcorn and your drink and sit behind. We'll have a lot to discuss with you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris. And over to you, Sister Salome.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from Belgium. My name is Salome Etisi. I am a mother of beautiful 4 children and a wife. And I live in Belgium, like I said before. I'm digital business owner. Thank you for watching us, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome. And of course, Sister Shoko from Ireland.
Hi everyone, it's Shoko. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to this broadcast. I'm Shoko, as you have heard. I'm a wife, a mother of 3. I'm a nurse, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Shoko. And over to you, Sister Princess from the United States of America.
Hi everyone, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your time. My name is Princess. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm a wife and mom, an IT business analyst by profession, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for that beautiful introduction. And of course, the one and only blessed among women for today, Brother Michael.
Thank you very much. Thank you. First, I want to start by saying or wishing all fathers and sons a very happy Father's Day today. Even though it's not Father's Day yet in Sweden, but I'm sending this out to all men out there in the world. Happy Father's Day to you. Yes, I'm Michael Esosa Wolum. I'm also originally from Nigeria, but I live in beautiful Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. And I'm a proud father of 3 beautiful children. I'm a husband and a CNC operator, but trained as a logistics analyst. We hope that what we say today will really get meaning or give meaning to your thought, and just sit back and happy viewing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Brother Michael. That was a very beautiful introduction. And of course, we did not actually leave fathers alone, from the beginning. We actually wanted to give you the spotlight, because we know some people are actually getting ready to get their tea, their drinks, their coffee, whatever they have, to sit to listen to us. So we want you to be seated comfortably before we wish you, this special happy Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Wherever you are in any part of the world, and if you're a father to be, or a father of any kind, like, you can be a father to, somebody, and you are not biologically, related to this person. But the fact that you stand as a father figure in the life of that individual, yes, you should be, celebrated today. And we celebrate you all. And we hope that, all the love and all the, support that you're giving to every child that actually comes, into your life, that you will get them back, in manifold. Mm-hmm. And today, we are going to be talking about, sharing the benefit of, our digital business. For a very long time, we've been coming out here to discuss about our digital business, but somehow we are always very private about, our personal benefits. The reason is because we're trying to make sure that it doesn't look as if we are bragging, right? But as we all know, for every good thing, there is an evidence, right? Sometimes we still have to come out to show the evidence of the blessings that we are getting, from this digital business. This is for the purpose of one, to, of course, to inspire people out there. And of course, we're going to be sharing our personal testimonies to also, it may also resonate with you. You might be somebody who is out there and you are thinking that there is no way out, from your situation, especially when it comes to your economic situation. You're probably thinking that there is no way out. But to tell you that if I hadn't, looked into this business, if I hadn't clicked on that link, if I hadn't asked that question on that fateful day, today I wouldn't be here today. I don't know where I would have been economically. I don't know where I would have been, health-wise. But I give glory to God because I know that that was an opportunity that presented, for me at that time. And the fact that I was able to take action, it wasn't because of my own might. It wasn't because of my own power, but it was because I believe that it was ordained. So this is why we come out here today to, to share a little bit about our story and of course our, the benefit that we have from this business, so that if it resonates with you, you would be motivated to, to take action. So right now, I'm going to start with Brother Michael. Brother Mike, I'm going to call you first. And of course, I will call you later on as well. Okay. I would like you to share the benefit of this digital business with our viewers, specifically to our viewers, today. Thank you so much. Yeah. Can you unmute yourself, please?
That's technology. Thank you very much once again, and I apologize for that. I am a student of this fact that Rome was not built in a day, which means that for everything that needs to be done, or anything that you embark on, any journey you embark on, it has to start from a point. Now, there are things that milestones that you achieve in life, and then there are markings, that specific things that you look forward to, or that you see out to be a success for you. Everybody have their different individual expectations and plans. For me as a person, I love traveling, I love meeting people, I love making friends. And one of the benefits that I can say that I have achieved in this business thus far is the fact that I'm able to connect with people from different parts of the world. People who I never met, who live in countries I've never been to. I am able to relate with them. I'm able to assist them, and they're able to assist me when I need assistance. So that for me is a benefit, one of the benefits of this business, that you are able to call somebody a brother or a sister because that person has been there for you when you needed a helping hand. At the same time, I also like that if I make an investment, or if I am invested in something, I want to see the benefit of it. Benefit can be in monetary form or in other ways. Personally, I'm proud to say that it would be an honor or a thing of pride to receive a confirmation or a message that my bank account has been credited with a compensation from my business. That has happened to me, and you see me smiling when I actually mention that, because it's one of the things you look forward to when you embark on a business. Now, me personally, I have been able to achieve that. I thank God, even though there's still a lot more that I will wish to get out, or I rather want to have more financial rewards or compensation coming up to me. So two things I want to lift up that here now is that number one, I have been able to achieve one of one of the things I love to do, which is meeting people and getting to know people. At the same time, getting the financial rewards while doing that. The third thing that I probably will say is that I love to also help people. I love to be a listening ear or a guide to somebody. And thus far, I've been able to do that. I help people when they were trying to set up their business. I've been able to help at least one or two persons to set up their own business, and thank God their business is running smoothly now. Now, being that person that someone can turn to and say, oh, how can I do this? Is one of the things that I also love to do. And I say that I am a football coach. I coach a youth football team. So that's one of the things that you need to succeed as a football coach, being there to be able to give advice and guide people through when they need it, and also at the same time being an ear that or a shoulder that they can cry on when they need to. Those have helped me in a way, or have been given to me freely while doing this business. I'm able to achieve those things, and thankfully can call them benefits that I have achieved while doing my digital business. So I want to pause there for now, for hopefully come back later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike. That was actually very lovely. I love that you were able to highlight, some of, the benefit that you get from this business. There's just one thing that, we always say that this business is actually something that is going to be for a very long time. In fact, I tell people that come to me, I said, you come to me as a business person, but you know that my children and yours, even though they don't know each other, they are actually, going to be business partners in the future, right? So that is to show you that this business is not just something that will, fade away tomorrow, all right? One, for the reason that, of course, we know that the digital world is not going to go away, at least not in the next 100 years, right? It's only going to keep evolving into something better. And I love that you were able to also share that, at least not just about the monetary aspect of it, but at least the fact that you'll be able to, to develop a relationship that goes beyond just monetary, gains. Thank you so much, for that, Brother Mike.
Thank you.
And right now, I would like to call on Sister Doris to please share the benefit of the digital business, your personal one. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera, for this opportunity you've given to me. Actually, I have benefited a lot in this business. I have a lot of benefit, but because of our time, I'm going to just mention a few ones. The first one is enhanced family time. Running this digital business has allowed me to cherish the precious moment with my family, like celebrating birthdays during the weeks, attending all the activities, and witnessing my children growth, which is the most important one, for you to witness your children growth, not maybe when you're going to work, your children they're still sleeping. Before you come back, they have gone back to bed. You will not even see them. You don't know how their day went. But this business has allowed me to be able to witness their growth. Secondly, improve health. This digital business have played a virtual role in transforming my health. Thanks for the product provided. I overcame a complicated health issues, but experienced a positive impact through the product that this business carried. That is the most important thing, because my well-being is the first thing that I'm supposed to look at before any other thing. But this business has really improved my health. Secondly, increased income support. This business had allowed me to be able to contribute in the income of my family. Although I'm not yet there, but steady earning has given me the confidence that very soon I will be there. So this business, I've gained a lot of things from this business, which if I'm start mentioning them, we will not leave this place. Thank you very much, sis.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sister Doris. I love the fact that you're able to share that personal, experience with us, because, for a lot of people who are wondering, are you dealing in Bitcoin? Are you dealing in what's it called, a cryptocurrency, and some other forms of money that I only think that I don't see myself, spending. Dealing in all those kind of businesses, because having this different denomination is already too confusing for me. Not talk of bringing in something that is all those computer or those jargons. I like that the fact that you're able to raise this part of the part that where people would definitely know that we are actually dealing in physical things, physical objects. All right. So the good thing about this business is that it's not just about the money, right? It's about the health. I also had my personal experience where, of course, when I joined the business, my intention was to just get that extra income for myself. But today I'm here because I actually experienced, other, health, issues. But by this business, I was able to overcome those as well. Although if you want to know more about this, when you come in, we are going to show you more about, this aspect of how this business can actually help, make you live a better, healthy life. For now, I would like to call on Sister Salome, please. Get on the screen and, tell us your own benefits from this business. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera, for this amazing opportunity you give me today. This business have helped me a lot. I'm very happy to share the benefit I've gotten so far on this business. I am one of the hardworking individual that did not even believe there is something out there for me like online digital business, because I'm used to monthly payment. Then when things started getting rough, I started looking for things to supplement my income. Of course, it's not about anything digital, but thank God I got this business. When this business found me, I will not say that I found this business, because this business found me. I I wasn't really know the whole package, what I'm gonna find inside, but I accepted it because when you see an opportunity, the first thing is to say yes, and then you will learn how it works. That's exactly what I did. After so many times I rejected it, then one thing I can call my benefits are numerous doing this business. Number one, I'm the person that's presenting this broadcast now. Before, I couldn't do it. Being a business owner, having my own business, I call myself CEO. For me, I'm already benefit from that, which I don't even know I can be able to do before. Secondly, having more time for my children to watch them grow is part of it. Drop shifts and do what I love. Have this amazing time activities with my children is part of it. Have I tried other business out there? Yes, I tried, but all of them failed me. And secondly, did I say I never had confidence on myself to do things, to believe I can do things, I can make things happen. But this business gave me the opportunity to change my mindset that I can do more than I thought, or I can do more than expected. Going all the training on this business, understanding things I don't even know that is in existing in online space, is one amazing achievement so far. Another thing I will add there, knowing people. For example, all my business partners we are here this evening, I don't know them before. I've never met them one-on-one even now. But because of this business, I met a lot of family, people I can call sisters, friends, family. So for me, I'm that kind of person, my own, I do my things, I go home, no more time, don't really have time to go out to interact with family because I don't have family here. I don't have anybody to share or my goals or anything. But now I have family through this business. It's one of the greatest achievements to share my goals, to learn from them, so even ask questions, things I didn't know. My business family, they will teach me how it works and benefit from health. That one is amazing. My son has a very health issue. That was, as a mother, I cannot even believe, I don't even know how to help him. But because of this business, my son is now able to do everything and put smile on his face. When I see him laughing, when I see him doing things, he's not able to do before. It makes me joy. For me, there is no achievement that's bigger than that one. You know, when a doctor will tell you this doesn't have medicine, real cure, but he will grow over it. And seeing him in that, seeing him on that pen was very, very difficult. But through this business, we break through from that business, from that sickness we said doesn't have cure. And now my son can do all the things he couldn't do before. And that's my seeing my family smiling. Everybody, good health is one of the achievements and benefits I had so far doing this business. There are a lot of things to say. Let me just cut it here and give my partners time to share their own. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome. You see, actually, you actually hit the nail on the head. You know, the fact that we have our families, the fact that especially as mothers. Okay, I know it also applies to fathers as well, Brother Mike. If you there, of course, you there, attest to this. When we always feel it very much when our children actually suffer and we cannot help them, like we are just helpless. You really want to do something for them, but you have done all you can, but still nothing actually resolves. But having the fact that you were able to get that special benefit from this business, which now makes your son healthier, which now makes your family happier, which now also gives you rest of mind, of course, and also confidence in the business, is something that is beyond monetary benefits, right? And I really thank God for your life, and I pray that your testimony will be permanent in Jesus' name. Amen. So thank you so much. And at this time, I would like to acknowledge those who are watching us, no matter where you're watching us from. We would like to know where you are. We want to see how far this broadcast is actually going. We want to be able to know if you are, assuming you're in Afghanistan, and then you comment and you tell us you're in Afghanistan, we will know that our broadcast actually reached Afghanistan, and then hopefully we'll be able to do more things with, of course, with the technical things behind the scene to make sure that the messages and those benefits that we have from this beautiful opportunity reaches you as well. So thank you so much. So at this time, I would like to call on Sister Shoko, please. Come on the screen and tell us your benefits, from this digital business.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. One of the greatest benefits is watching myself grow. Growing up, I just wanted to be a nurse, and I achieved that, and that was good. I was comfortable with that. I was working, looking for a better nursing job, got it. Then if things are a bit rough, I'll look for another nursing job, I was just excelling in my nursing role. I've never imagined myself doing what I'm doing now. And to tell you the truth, someone who was so much afraid of online things. Even to buy things online, I was so skeptical. But now the world is turning online. We are doing our shopping online. Lessons are being conducted online, meetings online. Business is now being done online. So for me, this has opened a door for me that has opened double doors. Watching myself doing things that I've never thought, like, for example, Canva. I didn't even know there was something called Canva. I didn't know that there was something called ChatGPT, all those things that we use. The training, it's a wonder. I had some 61 followers on Facebook, posting here and there if I have maybe birthday or something. Now I can share things on Facebook. I can reach out, encourage people. I can share things on my TikTok account. You can help 1 or 2 people per day. You reach out, you motivate somebody. So this business has given me the growth that I've never expected. I've grown. The training have taught me so many things, even in my life. And also, I'm now a happy person. If you do the same thing every day, like in my nursing, There's nothing new. You go there, you assist your patients, you come back, you cook, you sleep. There's nothing challenging in nursing. But entering this business, it was a new world to me. The technology was, I didn't know anything, but I'm learning each and every day. I'm studying each and every day. I want to be better in business. I'm watching big people, following big people like my models, watching how they do things. I'm growing each and every day and watching myself grow. Now I know there's so much potential in me. And like my children, they are observing me and they are saying, Mom, 1 year from now, Mom, 5 years from now, you'll be our millionaire. I have kids cheering me up because of this change. So this business, I cannot talk of monetary terms. Besides that, it's giving me that great potential, that energy, that my brains are now like awakened. I've a new energy. I've grown, guys. So I just want to thank this business. It has given me a new lease of life. I can now see life better. If you ask me what do you want to be in 5 years' time, I can tell you because I'm a business owner and it's predictable. So it's no longer business as usual. I'm seeing greater things. I'm seeing greater potential. I have people like who have done great things and their testimonies, they are cheering me up. The potential is so great. So I have changed, guys, and it's because of this business. I can now plan, I can now sit down, I can do things that I've never done before. The whole world is going digital. And with this AI, it's a good business to invest in. So I can give it back to you, Sister Vera. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Shoko. That was, a very unique, point that you actually drew out there. As you all heard from her, guys, if you don't have, confidence in anything that you're doing, or in a digital business, or in a new venture, all right, we have a system that can actually work on you, right? And when that system finishes, working in you, you are going to definitely come out a different person. That is 100%, true. Take, for instance, you can actually go to my page, any of our pages, watch our first post, watch our first videos. You will see that we have actually grown, we have developed from who we used to be to what we are now. And that is because of what this business has actually given to us. It gives you, you have your own personal development. Of course, you have the financial gains, and then you have this hope, for your future. I love that you actually brought that point up, sis, because the truth is that for so many of us, our mindset is so fixed, in the fact that we are employees, and as employee, your way of thinking about things is actually different from an entrepreneur, right? An employee, you can actually if you bring an employee and you say, okay, can you buy? You will be buying a house cash in the next 2-3 years. An employee will go down and look at what they are going to earn from now to 2-3 years. They will tell you it is not possible. But an entrepreneur will tell you, yes, I know I will be looking out, for the type of house that I would like to get in the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So that's the difference, the difference in an employee and of course an entrepreneur. Listen, guys, there is nothing wrong with being an employee, but the fact that you as an employee and you have a dream, there are some people that don't have dreams at all. They're okay. If you ask them, they tell you, and that's their life. They don't have any dreams, other than what they actually have. If you are somebody and you are an employee and you have that dream, to be better than who you are, I have to tell you, I know it is a bitter truth, but I have to tell you that being an employee will not give you that dream. All right. In other words, you cannot become a millionaire by being an employee. That is 100, even for the whole of your life. Even if you're starting life today and you're going to live for 100 years, you're not going to become a millionaire. The only thing that can make that difference in your life is when you decide to take that step of faith, and then you decide to do something different from that. That is only when that situation can change. At this point, I would like to call on Princess, please. Share your own benefits, of this digital business. Thank you.
Thank you, Stavera, for this opportunity.
My pleasure.
Sometimes when people heard us, talk about our business, the first thing they ask is, how much have you made? Like, since you invested in this business or since you started this your business, how much have you made? That's the first thing they want to know. We're human and we're so concerned about monetary gain and you know but we forget that there are so many things that money cannot actually buy. Someone like me, I've always had a lot of dreams, and those dreams were actually not materialized because there was no, like, a mentor or a guide that could bring those dreams to, bring them to life. So when I joined this business, the first business strategy call that I had with my mentor and coach, the first question was, why do you want to do this business? So you just think that they're just asking you that question, but that question is actually like a map to where you said you're going. And that has been like a reminder. They remind you all the time where what you said you want to do, where you said you're going with this business, how far have you been there? And I think if I'd had someone who has been kind of following me to put me on track, I would have achieved so many things I've always wanted to do. And that, to me, is a great benefit because so many things I've saved up some money to do business, but I've not been able to just do them the way I dreamt of it, like it should be done. And now having this business has actually puts me in the right perspective of things, because there's always somebody to guide you, there's always the community to support you, there was always something that reminds you of where you're going, there's always someone sharing a success story, telling you where they were before, where they are now, and it just reminds you of, if you want to sleep before noon, you have to sit and put in the work. That alone is a huge benefit to me. For someone who has always wanted to do business and you just feel doing it traditionally would have been the best option, because you feel doing it digital will be a lot more time consuming, stressful, and all that, because first you need to think of how you build your website, think of how you manage your website. I know a lot of people who do business online who their website were designed by someone, and that person has to manage it and they have to pay for those services. And with our business, the website is built for you, it's managed for you, and you're even taught on what to do, how you could get your website yourself. So that is a huge benefit to me. And today, I dreamt of it to be a business owner that I could live for my children's children, because that has been a major focus for me. And that has become a reality because of this business. So that's a benefit. Then again, for my parents, their health has improved so much, because I always have this mindset that I'm far away. So if there's anything I need to do to kind of, I know I can't keep them alive, just God, but if there's any human maintenance that we can actually give to these people to keep them alive or make them stay, till when you go home to meet them. And this business has actually provided those things for me. And that to me is a huge benefit that I cannot even overemphasize it. So it's even then, if we have to go to the monetary aspect of it, yes, I've benefited a lot from this business as well. So in as much as I'm not um putting that first, because there are other things that have benefited that is more than money could not actually buy, because I had money then to do all the, but I didn't even know how to go about it, how to achieve all those things. And this business has given it to me for free. Then when it all comes to personal growth and development, yes, I may be uh, in tech, I may be into tech and all that, but what this business has taught me is beyond what I just know, how systems are built, how they function, how they come together. he has taught me beyond that. He has put me in the place of the business owners, what they face. That's now I understand when my business owners are talking to me, my stakeholders are talking to me in my job. I understand their frustration, what they're trying to achieve, because now I'm in that light too. So I know what it is for you to want to achieve something. And this, you're putting your trust in someone to deliver what you think, your thoughts, they are helping you bring it to life. And this business has put me to even understand my personal job, my 9 to 5, even more better. So that alone is, benefit to me, because we just feel there's a manual that you have to just follow, or you can always think, you always assign. I can always, okay, I can meet the developers, they'll do this, they'll do that. But now I know I can go back to my training site, learn it and do it myself. So I can just do things myself now, and they'll be like, were you able to do that? Yes, I figure it out. And that's a plus to me. So there are so many things that this business will teach you. This business has actually taught me so much about patience and resilience, putting in the work, knowing that nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself, because everything you need has been provided for you. So how you go about it has been provided for you. The support you need has been provided for you. So what's your excuse? So, and sometimes we use that as an excuse in other things we do. So, okay, I didn't have the right support, or I didn't have someone to tell me. I don't have someone to tell me what next to do or how I go about it. But this business has provided everything you need for you to succeed. So that alone is something that is very precious to me, and I'm glad that I did not turn my back on this opportunity. I grabbed it when it comes, and in as much I didn't understand a lot of things before that time. I think out of desperation, I desired that change. I wanted to see change so eagerly, and I jumped in, and I'm glad that I did, because today so many things has changed. My thoughts have refined, my personal growth, personal development, financially, yes, knowing that something is already there established for my children, yes, knowing that my parents are okay, with the products that this business has blessed me with. That's the plus. So there's so many things. So I don't know um if you think these are just a flex. It's not a flex. We're not just here to make up story. These are, and now you could reach out. You are watching us now from our different platforms. So meaning that you have some kind of relationship with us, or you know us somehow. You can always do your findings. You can, all these things that we've mentioned, you can reach out to us to ask us. For those of you who know me, you can even go as far as reaching out to my parents to confirm if these things I'm saying is true. So I don't know what you're waiting for, but everyday opportunity comes, but the way you approach it and grab it is what matters. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Princess. And that's just one of the many things that we actually get from this business. And at this juncture, I would like to, share some testimonies with you, okay, virtual testimonies. And this is with permission from those people, some of those people in our community. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of them. All right, but these are just a few, because I'm very conscious of the time, so I wouldn't be taking too much of your time. So now this is Emmy, all right? So Emmy started this business with only 500 Canadian dollars in her accounts, all right? And then in 2000, that was in 2008, 18, right? So that is how many years back? Guys, please do the math for me. That is, we're talking about
Six,
barely 5 years, five, six
six
years
years.
ago, right? And that is roughly nearly 6 years, actually.
This is
But right now, by this business, she was able to retire her husband, who was a little bit skeptical at the beginning. Now she's, as I speak to you right now, she's in Japan with her family. And God knows when they're going to come back, because now her lifestyle is they travel for as long as they want to anywhere there is sunshine. And then when the weather improves in Canada, they come back, right? This is now their life. And she used to be, of course, a teacher, right? But right now, traveling the world, but at the same time, earning, weekly, daily, and even a monthly 5 figures. In fact, earnings, earnings, which I actually just, vaguely saw last week or the week before, was actually mind blowing. It can actually cover 2 years or 3 years of me and my husband's salary, right? That just to give it to you there. And then here we have Temi. Okay, you can actually say, okay, if that's a white person, that's the Oyibo, actually usually call them, right? But right now we have Temi here. This is Temi. Temi is actually, of course, as you can see from the skin, as you can see from the name, this is a pure Nigerian woman, right? Migrated to Canada in 2019. Guys, I want you to take note of the time, timeline, right? Migrated to Canada, all right? But at some point, she had to go on maternity leave. And when she was going on maternity leave, she wasn't fully qualified to receive what they call the maternity benefit and all those. And guys, you know what that means for any fresh immigrants in a foreign land? Like, that means you are probably going to go to work the next week or even the next day with your milk, maybe with your breast pump. I've actually had that, experience before where I have to bring my breast pump, to work. This was her life, and she was thinking of how to make her life better. But as I speak to you now, I remember in one of our, is it the webinar? Somebody asked her, "Are you ever going to go back to your work again?" She said, in our world, she said, "Employers cannot afford me anymore." So we are talking about somebody who was actually pleading with her employer, "Please, I'm going to have my baby. Can you please keep this position for me?" So during that time that she saw this business, when she saw the potential, she did not waste time like I did. She went straight and dived into it. And before her 3 months maternity leave was over, she had to ring the employer and told them to please give that position to somebody else. I have seen the light. So that is a Temi for you. And here comes this beautiful couple you have here. So they are Dave and Roseanne, right? Dave and Roseanne, their story is actually very unique. All right. Of course, they were into other, kind of marketing type of businesses, jobs before, not a business, but like a job. But you see, this is what happens when you are working for someone. When you are working for someone, nothing is guaranteed. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter your status in that company. It doesn't matter how many years you have, stayed with that company. If anything happens, it is not your own. You are going to touch and leave. Right? This was the situation of this, beautiful couple. And at that time, when they had this situation, their life was nearly turned upside down. Of course, with faith, because they are I love that they are, these, great believers, as in good, very good Christians, right? They prayed to God and asked God to show them the way, and they found this business. Guess what? Like Temi, they took this business straight away. And I remember following them. I remember in 2019, when I was still skeptical, when I was still trying to do my due diligence, trying to dig everywhere to make sure that everything I've seen about this business was real. I came across them. And I remember there was one video. You can actually see from the video that these people, either they just finished crying or they were going to cry. They were very, very emotional. They looked that emotional. So I remember, two things that they said. And that was why I had to, rethink my decision to go back and take action with my business. They said, a lot of people are asking them, do you need money to start this business? Do I need to invest time into it? Or, I think there's another third thing that they said, but those two actually struck me. And I said, yes, it is a business. You need money to invest in a business. Yes, it is my own business. I need to put in time. This is no longer the fact that I am working for someone. This is something that I am going to be, establishing something for my generations to come. So yes, it needs my time. And if I was going to be giving my time to anything, then this should be it. And I tell you guys, I remember because they documented everything. They went and then, I remember when they bought their house, it was on mortgage, right? I remember They bought the house on mortgage and everything. Imagine people who were almost penniless, right? Now, but mortgage was approved for them because they started earning from this business. And 3 years into that mortgage of I think 20 or 25 years, right? They paid off the mortgage. This is the life of people, real life story. You can actually go and look them up if you like, because we are, like I said, it's we had after permission from them, to broadcast this. And guys, okay, if you say, okay, these people, I don't know them, right? This is myself, okay, and my husband, right? I remember when I joined this business, my husband was very, very skeptical. He wouldn't let me. But eventually, when I did, get into the business, it didn't give me what I wanted to achieve straight away. But like Princess said, he said you need patience, right? You need to really study this thing, and that was what I did. And I would say it would be fair enough to be very, very realistic to say I spent so many years wasting my time in this business, or so many months rather. But when I eventually got a hang of it, when I eventually decided that this was my business and not just a side hustle, yes, my business picked up. And 2 days ago, I was able to just look at our platform to see what we have generated. And I tell you, 5 figures and count. We are not talking about low 5 figures, middle 5 figures, very good 5 figures. That's what we have actually generated. And if you tell, and that's just from working from home. That's just from being with my children. I feel that I am being paid right now without depending on the Irish government to pay me. As maybe any of those what do you call it? Any of those social welfare payment. No, that is being paid by my business to stay at home and look after my children. And for so many of you will be asking, oh, they have seen my picture before. I remember somebody testifying yesterday, oh, she was not looking so good. But right now she's looking good. That is because I am now my own boss. So we have all these testimonies and they are real, guys. So we are, encouraging you to take that leap of faith, all right, to, have a look at this business. As you can see from our screen, we all have our websites. Go ahead, type out this website. Or if you cannot type it out, in case you make any mistake with the letters or anything, get in touch with us through the platform that you are watching from right now. Get in touch and we'll send you a link. Go ahead. The link is very, very safe. You'll probably see the tick, the green tick to show you that it is safe. Click on it, or register your name and your email address, and all the information about this business or about everything we have told you will be sent to you. And that will be your first step. And then when you are ready to move further in the business, get in touch with us again. And as soon as you get in touch with us, you're ready to move on. We are not going to leave you alone. You are going to be held by your hand to make sure you establish your business. That includes you setting up your website, you might opening up your Facebook page or whatever platform you're comfortable in advertising in. You are going to be, helped by us, your mentors, and as well as the community. All right. And as soon as you are even, established already, you are still going to be supported throughout your life in this business. All right. So I hope by all these testimonies and by the, our in the sharings that we've all done today, I hope that we've been able to, to encourage you, to take that leap of faith. There is just no need to, to go ahead and, linger in whatever situation you are in, because there is solution, for you. And again, just to give my brother, okay, another opportunity to talk to you. And of course, to spotlight him today again as our father in this house. Brother Mike, please round up this session for us, please. Thank you.
If you just permit me to speak to with our special English from Nigeria. Am I permitted?
Yes.
Okay. For the fact that we also have people watching from Zimbabwe. We also have people watching from South Africa. So make it in plain English, please.
Okay. I understand that. Yes. What I wanted to say, there's one word I used to tell my friends and my sister. You see, when you want to cook rice, you see, when you get the rice raw, they are so small, and they are individuals. They are individuals. If you take a cup of rice and you throw it up, they are going to jump to different directions. But when the rice gets in the pot and water hits it and it's on the heat, somehow one cup of rice becomes so much. What am I trying to say now? For that to happen, the rice decides to be cooked together. Now they become food, they become so much from that little cup that you took that you put in the water. And that's why I want to use it in. I used to tell my sisters or my friends that cooperation I make rice full pot means what that translates in plain English is that the rice, the raw rice decides to stick together in the water. That is why you see them getting up and increasing in size, and then it becomes so much and it fills you even though it was little when you put it in the water. What am I trying to say now with this? When you have somebody looking or looking at from for you behind you, you are not scared. Stavera is here, Doris, Salome, Princess, Shoko. Any one of these 5 names I mentioned now, if I have any need and I take my phone and I call, please, I'm stuck in this, they are all, at least one of them is going to respond, oh, I know how to do that, or I can help you do that, or I can help you do this. Now, that simply means that we cooperate with one another. The business, when you set up a business and you have that much cooperation with over 200,000 people ready to assist you with advice. She mentioned this, Amy a while ago. I remember sometime I was preparing an advert and I did a video and I sent it to her by mail. She watched it. She's one of the top earners in the business. She watched it and I thought, oh, she's just going to see it and she may not even reply me. But she replied me with concrete and specific areas where she thought I should improve in my videos, advised me to redo it, but she gave concrete information to me, which means that even though she's one of the top earners, she's still reachable, she's still ready to help. She's not met me before, she probably doesn't even know my name, but she saw that I'm a member of the community and I asked for direction and assistance and she responded. And so much of it, what I'm saying, goes through this the community. We cooperate with one another. We help each other grow. Nobody is envious of one other person's success. Rather, we celebrate one another's success, believing and understanding that it will be our turn the next time. That's why I'm happy to say that if you are out there, please take time, do your due diligence if you want to, but we are real people. This is a real business. This is not a get rich quick business, but it is a guaranteed get rich business. There are 2 distinctive differences there. Some people want to get money very fast. We don't indulge in that. What you put in is almost equivalent to what you get out, because if you put in 2-3 hours a day, you are definitely going to get a benefit. If you understand that this is my business, like somebody said a while ago, the employers cannot employ me, cannot afford me anymore. If you want to come to that status, then you have to put in the effort that these people that have big tech companies, Amazon, Alibaba, these businesses, they went through thick and thin to become what they are today. So we are celebrating our small achievements now, so that becomes a motivation for us to want to achieve, to strive harder, to get even further. So please do your due diligence, reach out to any one of us that you fancy, and let us help lift you up to where you want to be. Let us be a guide. Let us be mentors to you. In Swedish, we say hand-led. That means mentoring. But if you translate it to English, it means somebody holding your hand and leading you through. That is what the Swedish translation of mentor is, hand-led. So let us be the one that will hold your hand and lead you through. I understand. I understand that you might be skeptical, but we will not show our faces if it's anything that is not genuine. Reach out, reach out, reach out, and say one more thing. Now cooperation, now make Christ full pot. I beg, no cooperate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike. And Sister Doris, I would like to say goodbye to your followers in Abriba.
Ka unu emela unu emeela bịa nọnyere anyị taa ka Chineke gọzie unu anyị hafụkwa unu mgbe taa mgbe ọ dịla ozu ụka ọdọ kaanị.
Sister Salome, please, in your native Igbo language.
Okay. Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, anyị na-ekele unu otu unu si bịa wepụta ohere unu bịa kere anyị ntị, bịa kere ihe omume a. Unu emeela. Izu ụka ọzọ anyị ga-apụtakwa ebe a ịbịa kpọlitekwara unu ọzọ. Daalụkwa n'olie nne.
Thank you so much. And Sister Shoko, in your Zimbabwean language, unmute yourself and let them hear you, so they know they're talking with real people.
Wagona wauya pano usazvitire utsinye. Tora matano nhasi, shanda upenyu wako mazvita.
Thank you so much. And Princess, in Benin, Edo language.
Ivye dun zomo wadomon wayagi mao inyeni mamure nan mado muwawa ode magbe emata mata uge depeye biliku wagege no wayage min mata emata no nemanu gena we lekinaje mari nwane no kekinwe wawese wahianzekbe.
Thank you so much. And Brother Mike, now in Swedish. Unmute yourself, please.
Tack så hemskt mycket att jag fick den chansen. Hörni, alla ni som har svenska, jag vill bara säga tack för att ni tog tid och lyssnade på oss. Det vi pratar om nu, det är en riktigt fin grej vi håller på med nu. Det är ingenting falskt. Det är ingen snabba cash, det är ingen snabba pengar. Det är någonting som du själv ska lägga din egna tid i. Men det skillnaden mellan den här och ditt jobb är att den här nu äger du själv och den här är ett företag som du startar från ditt egen sovrum. Du kommer att skattas, du kommer att betala skatt på den. Men den är ingen snabba cash som jag sa. Det är någonting som är verkligt. Det är någonting som du kan lämna till dina egna barn när din tid är inne. Tack för att ni tog tid. Jag hoppas att ni lyssnar på mig. Hacka på. Tack.
Thank you so much. And to my fellow Hausa men and women, we say stay gobe. And to my fellow Yoruba women, Odaro. And to my fellow Pidgin English people, thank you so much. Una bye-bye. By God's grace, we'll see you again next week. Thank you for staying with us today. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.